What's up, YouTube? This Crow Sticks. I was just scouring through the depths of hell that I call the internet, and I can tell you guys one thing. All the communities that I like are fucking toxic. I mean, like, for real, toxic. And some of them overlap into it because music and Pokemon and all that other stuff. I mean, it's so many things that I can really touch on. And the reason I can touch on these things is I'm a true outsider. I don't follow everything. I got kids, I got a family, I go to work, I have a job, I have other things that I love to really focus on other than the stuff I see on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. I mean, that's literally how my mindset goes. Yes, I watch YouTube, but I watch a lot of things from documentaries to animals to science. I like doing different things. So yeah, I'm never really updated on all these things. But so far, I was scouring YouTube, and the hot topic so far, from what I've seen, is the issue between Screwface Jean's camp and, well, I shouldn't say Screwface Jean. It's Crip's camp because they're all friends with Crip TV. And I mean, I get it. Not everybody in your friend group is gonna like each other. That's guaranteed. Like currently at the moment, I'm at work. Hopefully my boss don't see this, so he don't get on my ass. I turn the camera off, so to protect the rights of the people I serve. But at the end of the day, it's as simple as this. Yeah, I got time to do this because I have time to do this. My job's not hard. But what my issue is it should never come a time, never. It should never come a time where people feel as if they gotta diss somebody over words. Because from what I've seen, it's just somebody said something, they didn't like the person, somebody got mad, and it escalated. Now they talking about popping guns and beating each other up. A lot of this started after Crip was gonna host some little battle rap tournament where a bunch of YouTube rappers get on the track and they just murder somebody or something, or murder the beat. Which, I mean, that would have been pretty fun if it's all in fair play and all in good fun. I get that. But diss tracks came out of it between Luke Gone and 6 Seconds. Probably some other people. I know the Dax beef was going on for a long time, and a bunch of people hopped on that bandwagon because it was the cool thing to do, or they thought it would get them some clout. And y'all keep forgetting that people do anything for clout. But it doesn't excuse the fact that this whole entire situation, besides the fact that it's corny, it's stupid, it makes no sense, y'all really just eat this up. Oh, everybody's cashing in on it now. I mean, you kind of got to strike while the iron's hot. I mean, I took a couple days because I saw the tracks and I listened to the lyrics, and then I saw how fast people were posting. I mean, it was trending on my Twitter feed because I ain't all I do is work. So because all I do is work, I don't really be following many people on Twitter. I don't follow many people on Instagram. I don't follow many people on Facebook. Not really my style. Yes, we can talk about all the drama on this channel because this channel isn't one lane. It's whatever the hell I feel like putting on this channel. So it can come from the Maps community to the YouTube rapper community to somebody's dilemma in their sexuality. It just depends. I mean, my subscribers don't give me many things to talk about. I mean, I only got 61, maybe less than that. And I don't really get that many views. So it's not like I'm really feeding into the algorithm or anything. Um, Really, what I'm doing is I'm just voicing my thoughts on certain situations and things like that. But at the end of the day, everybody made a choice, and everybody has to stay consistent with those choices that they make. Yes, people's minds change, people reconcile differences every day. It's a lot of things in the world that people do when they change, guaranteed, all day, every day. So the issue is that you got one man versus three people, and one of the people literally set the man up because he thought the shit would be hilarious. Yes, I understand. You finna take up for your homeboy, but your homeboy don't need you riding his dick. Really. Serious talk. He doesn't need you being a cheerleader. He doesn't need you being his protector. He's a grown man. Women do that shit. Grown men handle their issues by themselves. If you gotta have somebody on your team to do it, you doing it wrong. And that's real talk. I was raised by a man. I was really raised by a man. Excuse me for walking away from it. I was making a bed, but that does not matter. Um, you guys gotta understand that in YouTube, it's a business, and people that are YouTube rappers are feeding the algorithm to make thousands of dollars off of your watch time. You're wasting your time paying them. You're paying them. Your time equates to their money. Keep it real. Keep it 100. Um, hell, it's some more stuff like Shofu. Now, Shofu, he's a PokeTuber and a rapper. A PokeTubing rapper. That makes that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people got they clout off of rap. I mean, he wanted to be a rapper. Lyrically, he's not good enough, and I can say that. And yes, I do follow him on Twitter at Carl Elamine. I'm sure he's seen some of my other videos because I've heard him in his Twitch stream talk about how crazy I am and get this guy out of here and I don't want to hear no more. He can't talk, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I can address it because I don't have an issue with Shofu, but I do have an issue with his lack of consistency. And I think a lot of people have a lack of consistency. You change up more than weathers do in their designated time of the year. I mean, hell, I live in Texas. We didn't have cold weather, rainy weather, sleet, snow. We've had windy days. We've had days with no wind. We've had hot days. It does not matter. It does not matter. But that's like people personalities. And no, don't blame your zodiac sign or nothing like that. That's just who you are as a person. And everybody, and I mean everybody, is just watching you, especially if you're in the eye of the public. Um, so let me get back to it. Um, I saw some tweets from Shofu. I didn't know what they were, so I researched a little more, and he was talking about the Crypt being selected as the winner of one of the winners of the Poppin' Challenge. Well, I mean it was a challenge. If you win, you win. Doesn't mean that you don't like the guy. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Even if you don't like the guy, if he felt like because it's KSI and I don't even watch KSI, but I know who KSI is. I understood that Crypt and KSI really didn't get along, but if they were men, they handled it as men and they got past it. So the thing is, y'all are sitting here tripping over men who can get over it. Y'all handle these things like females. Females are the only creatures that'll cut their nose off to spite their face. What I'm really saying is women will go to an extreme that will destroy them and you as a man at the same time, or anybody else that they just are who they've scorned. This rap community is supposed to be about showing how good you are, showing that the people that doubted you, you're better than what they thought about you. You're supposed to cultivate friendships. You're supposed to network and create things for other people to enjoy, maybe to help them out in their time of need. If they felt bad, sad, depressed, if they were suicidal, if your song was the only thing to keep them from killing a whole family. Music was never meant to be used as a weapon. It was used as a form of expression, to express how you feel. And people have taken all that. It's emotionalist now, especially YouTube rappers. And I mean, I listen to 6 Seconds. He actually does have a few good albums, but they're about the same thing, about his pain, about what he went through. Some of them he talk about gunplay, but I mean, he's a New Yorker. Who else? I mean, that's how you get noticed there. You gotta talk about gunplay. But some of y'all other rappers, y'all never popped a gun in your life. You don't understand how it feels to see somebody bleed out in front of you. You don't know how it feels to have somebody die in your arms. You don't know how that feels. But y'all the first people to sit here talking about what you clacking and what you popping, and when you see somebody you gonna fight, instead of saying, you know what, dude, let's go into this room chat, we under quarantine, because that's literally what we're doing right now, and talk. Let's talk as men. Let's hash all this stuff out. Let's get somebody who's neutral that can keep the peace instead of instigating all this shit. And just tell me what your beef is with me. I'll let you know what my beef is with you. And hash it out. That whole community is a bunch. It's not garbage. It's it's kind of corny, but it's not corny. Really, it's the fact that it's YouTube. They only know these people through YouTube, this persona. They don't know these people in real life. It doesn't make them corny, it makes them uninformed. Because the people that they're watching, that's not who they are. Hell, it equates to the nappy thing. And I know I'm tired of talking about it. But it has to be said because I think that's how some more people noticed me, because I only had like 5, 6 subscribers when I did the nappy videos. And went to 12. I didn't do another video for like 9 months. He came back, bam. But it's the same thing. It's consistency. Shofu was once collabed with Nappy. I think twice he collabed with Nappy on a full playthrough and on roast session and maybe some free for alls. But none of these people, everybody made their choices that they made. You're in the rapping community now. Now you're sitting over here trying to tell influencers that they're not being consistent when you aren't consistent. Nobody here has been consistent. Screwface John, the 6 Seconds. 6 Seconds was completely in the wrong for setting that man up. He knew what he was doing. 6 Seconds, you are a snake. Good ass, talented artist, but a snake. And I can't rock with you on that because I don't know if you gonna set me up over some petty shit. Like me saying, say, dude, you getting a little chunky. Next thing I know, I got 6 diss tracks out. That ain't fun for me. That ain't fun for me. That wouldn't be fun for me. Where I'm from, I would beat your ass for it. And that's on site, period. Would be no talking. There would be no, so what's up, bro? What was all that shit you talking? None of that. It would be fist to face. Yes, I would knock down every door too. I would find you and I would hurt you. But that's anybody. That's anybody if you say the wrong thing to them or do something to them that they found unfavorable. Somebody gonna want to put hands on you or touch you or humble your soul. And you just gotta be 100 with it. It's people that are friends with these people that are currently like, leave me out of it. Say, man, just leave it alone. This is crazy. Luke posting everything, but not the whole thing, because I mean, both of them are lying on some parts. It's not like they showing everything. They showing what they want you to see and not everything you should see. Yes, people love receipts, but the receipts gotta be the whole damn thing and not what item was the most expensive on the goddamn list. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna get that, but that's just how it is. Me myself will tell you, leave it alone. Let it be. Because if there's another diss track, maybe Screwface will make another diss or something like that, which is fine. I'll listen to it. But other than that, if I make a response or if I come up with my thoughts about it, if I'm going at it for just a sport, if I'm saying this is just for sport, then I would say Screwface Jean with one track beat Luke. Both of his diss track with 6 seconds was a setup, so he's already under the gun. Next thing you know, you put Screw on it, so now it's really like this man was at a complete and utter disadvantage. That's not even fair. This ain't even a beef. That's a jumping, a mugging. Cause real talk, if it was just really beef, then it would just be him and Screw. He would have never put Six on a song. He put him on a song, which is key, and he turned around and dissed him on his own song. Yeah, I understand a lot of people don't like Luke, but that's how Luke carried himself because Luke let fame go to his head. Everybody did. Nappy did. Shofu. Hell, Shofu's like a big conspirator. Shofu, one person that let the fame go to his head. Yeah, he may be cool with some friends, but Shofu will be as two-faced and snaky as he wants to be because it's his persona, and everybody knows Shofu not shit. I know it's not shit, but the video's entertaining. Keep it real. Keep it real. I watch people that I know ain't shit that ain't really them. And when they post shit on YouTube, they behind the camera so they can be whoever the fuck they want to be. When they streaming, they can be whoever the fuck they want to be because you cannot touch them. You can't touch them. They're untouchable. Nappy, he's untouchable. Even if you find what he did unfavorable, it was untouchable. This whole entire music thing is something that, in all honesty, shouldn't have been touched. People shouldn't have said what they shouldn't have said. The beef would have never happened if people had shut the fuck up. You made the choice to open your mouth and type and tweet and make comments because you had no self-control and thinking about, you know what, should I post this? Nah, I really shouldn't post this. You didn't think about it. All you guys did was just make another fucking shit show. It's a spectacle. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Instead of y'all coming together saying, let's make some hot tracks and prove that we're better than what's out on the mainstream and prove that we can make money and move units, which is what these companies want. They want to see that you can make money. If you can make money, they'll invest in you. But y'all don't see that. All y'all want to do is just beef with each other. Nobody wants to take the YouTube rapping community serious because every time there's beef. Every time. It's never one where, like, yes, everybody understands the cipher, but Dax was a YouTube rapper and he got signed. But he got signed just doing him. He didn't get signed being with y'all. And I don't even listen to Dax. But I know he talented. He done got songs with some of my favorite artists because he's talented. And he proved that he could make money. And everybody else saw that he could make money. So they went and made money with him. Real talk. And that's the bottom line. But it was still a spectacle. It was still a spectacle. And it should have been one that never been seen. At the end of the day, the YouTube, all that stuff shouldn't have never been said. And that's just how it is. But you know what? This girl 6, and I'm just talking out the side of my neck.